Ajax. Yeah, what's going on? It's booting right up now. See, I figured out the technical problems. I had too many devices on my network. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut a couple people water off. You know what I'm saying? I must have gave one of my tenants my Wi-Fi, and she gave it out to like 90 people. What up, Annette? Annette in the building. What's going on with you? So yeah, I had to get that right. But nah, yeah, we good. No tech difficulties, all that. You know, when you trying to troubleshoot something, you can't figure it out. That shit is it's annoying. But nah, we in there. We got it done. Um, yep, drove me some Veo today. It was a nice day outside. Monday usually, you know, people don't be liking Mondays, but Monday for me is payday, so I like Monday. Shout out to Monday. Yeah. So that's what it is, man. But today we got some stuff to discuss, man. Look, first, speaking of working and all that, this lady on here talking about a dude gotta have 7 jobs. And that say every day is payday. I wish I need to get like you, boss. Nino Brown. Uh but this girl said dude gotta have 7 jobs and 2 side hustles to get her the stuff she want. And all I got to say about that is cause why I'm working all these jobs? When do I get to relax? Can I get a break? You know what I'm saying? Fresh in the building. What's going on, my brother? Hey, you was off today, fresh all day. We could have got a fat Gen Z session in. Well, not actually, because I was driving. But I was thinking about hitting you this morning. I'm actually happy I didn't, because if you would have jumped on there, I probably would have took the day like, I ain't gonna go today. But nah, that Gen Z cracking though. Shout out to Fresh, man. Check out my I'm finna start posting my gameplay footage of Borderlands, the new Borderlands, the Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I'm gonna start posting that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's lit. And hop on there with us, Fresh. You know, get on the game with us. It's going down. It's lit. I know you'll like it. You can make your own character, all that. But yeah. So you know, this girl, like I said, y'all got a little sidetrack. My bad. See my brother hop in, but she was talking about dude gotta have 7 jobs and 2 side hustles. Like I said, my response to that is who the hell are you? Why I'm getting all these jobs to work for? Like basically you don't even want nobody that you can be with. You looking for a worker. You just want to get a worker. You know what I'm saying? That's what she looking for. And long story short, yeah, that's not happening. Nobody want to be none of these hoes worker, and it's supposed to be a privilege now. When y'all hear her voice and y'all hear her talk, y'all gonna be like, oh no, I know that type. She was like, and you have to get the money to provide for me. And she ain't even white or nothing. She a black chick. Just out here lost in the oxtail gravy. You know what I'm saying? Lost in the goddamn oxtail gravy. Man, I'm trying to unhook this from this TV, dude. Stop. Can you stop it? Okay, yeah, disconnect, please. Jesus Christ. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, cause I had my phone hooked up to my TV in the back, and so everything I was playing, it was playing it back there. That was getting on my nerves. That wasn't what I wanted. But yeah, so ain't nobody finna work no 7 jobs for these bums, man. She pretty too. She looked good, but her voice was annoying and she was a bum. I like, I had girls getting on me or whatever because they talk about the girls I mess with because I just like me a regular ass blue collar girl that got a job. You know what I'm saying? Your body don't got nothing to do with your status. You know what I'm saying? How good you is at whatever it is you do or whatever ain't got nothing to do with your status. You know what I'm saying? But I like me a girl that she see the value in herself, and she working for herself. Like she ain't working because it's like, I gotta be independent or whatever. I mean, that just come with work and come with providing for yourself as independence, baby. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you could. That's just the part of the package deal when you willing to work hard for the things you want. Come independence, right? So it ain't like I'm looking for nobody that's necessarily like on that, like to prove a point. Oh, I'm working for myself, but I could appreciate a girl that get out here and do something with herself and don't be thinking like, man, somebody need to hand me something because I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what we say about that. And yeah, nah, it's not happening. So a girl was up there jacking off, and we gonna talk about it because the other girl, River TV, shout out to River TV, she actually bust her down real good. Like, man, you on some BS. I like to see a woman call another woman out because a lot of times with us men, they'll just make it seem like we just tripping, we this, we that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let I'm gonna let Sir tell it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Then on top of that, man, we got this dude. Y'all not gonna believe this. So check this out. This dude go on a cruise ship, right? He go on the cruise ship, not even a real cruise ship. It's what they call a booze cruise. So it was like a mini cruise almost, I guess you could say. It was like imagine like here, I know in Milwaukee we got some called the margarita boat. So it was something like that. Like he went on like a margarita boat type of cruise. But they was in the Bahamas. They was in Nassau. Now, somebody dared this dude. This after his graduation. So they got a bunch of different schools on here. You know what I'm saying? I will say they were probably all of the mayonnaise persuasion. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of Caucastic schools. You know what I'm saying? So, the fucking jump, dude. Dude, you fucking jump over the water, dude. You gonna jump in the water, dude. You know what I'm saying? My boy jumped. And long story short, man, he was in the Bahamas. I don't know if y'all know about tropical water, but tropical water is full of what? Sharks. You know what I'm saying? Kia she left with her dude came and picked her up and shit. Like, but nah, she definitely ain't. I wasn't gonna let her be knocked out during the stream or whatever, but she was definitely on her way. But he came and got her though. She had left right before I started, but hopefully she chimed in from her phone or, you know, like whatever. Shout out to Day to Day K. I know you're gonna see this on the replay. Shout out to you, Kia. We went up to go bother Annette today at her job. But so no, they telling dude, they like, man, jump, bro. They telling dog to jump. And it's, now mind you, it's a sunset cruise. That means it's happening at nighttime. Now dude goes and he jumps in the middle of the night off of the boat into the dark water in the Bahamas. Shark infested waters. Look, people was talking about, man, he drowned and all that, and he jumped off the cruise and the current washed him away and stuff. That was what the official story was, but nah. It's video circulating, and you can see the videos, man. As soon as dude jumped in the water, right away, it was a big ass shark right there. That motherfucker was on his ass. Right, he was like face to face. They tried to throw him a little thing, one of them little floaty things. They threw it in the water, and they was telling him like, grab the buoy, like, you know what I'm saying, so he could float. But you could see like between, it was like him, the buoy in front of him, and the shark right in front of him. And this shark was big. He ain't see nothing but jaw and fin. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, he starts swimming in the other direction. Which I know they tried to say, like the thing said, he got washed away or something. The tide washed him away. No, he swam that way. And then you can notice at first he's swimming with his arms. Then you see one of them arms go under and it don't come back up again. And then you see his body, like without him really looking like he's swimming or moving or nothing, just go without making a swimming motion. You see his body just go under the water and shit. Like he got pulled, something grabbed his foot. And you can hear him screaming at the top of his lungs. You know what I'm saying? So something grabbed his foot while he was in the water. And I think what we seeing is him reaching down, probably trying to, maybe, man, listen, if a shark got my leg and I reach down to get him off my leg, and I don't feel nothing but teeth and beak, like shark beak. Oh man, you can have this leg. I don't want this leg because I don't even want to touch no shark. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to touch my leg while it's in the jaws of a shark. But no, he reached down, and that was the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, it is what it is. They got him. Shit, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't find him. They called off the search about 3 days. They set up a 325 square mile thing, but they couldn't even find him though. So we got to look at it because a dude broke it down. A Coast Guard dude broke it down like what exactly happened and how it is in the Bahamas and all that. So we gonna check that out because I don't feel sorry for him. I'm sad to say I don't feel sorry for the dude, man. You gotta stop. Clout is deadly. You know what I'm saying? Clout will get you killed. You know what I mean? And then this last lady, man, listen, she goes in the store to steal and she leave her kids in the car. And not only that, but guess what? The car was stolen.
Bitch, what is your name?
So she leave the kids. She leave the stolen kids in the stolen car. You know what I'm saying? Leave them in there with some lighters and matches or something. Guess what they do? Set the whole car on fire. Talking about almost killed themselves. Somebody seen the car, seen the kids in the car, or the kids got out the car once the fire started. Somebody seen them, took them before the blaze really went up. You can see it in my thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? It was really blazing like that. And you know, she basically, that was her instant karma. You in the store stealing. Meanwhile, outside where you got your kids at, and it was in Florida, so it was hot. Where you got your kids at, your car's on fire, lady, your stolen car. So she came out there, you know, they took her to jail, and she facing the arson charge. Arson could get you some years too. Arson is a little bit serious, so you know they on her ass, man. We got some crazy ones today, but we gonna get through it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what I gotta do? Get these analytics together, then we gonna dive right in. Mac World Live at 5, baby. Let's go. Mac World live at 5. Let's go. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy Sean Mac in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Tool Gang. Holding it down as always. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, let's hop into it. So I told y'all, man. I told you. You got to be more careful, man. We on this internet thing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanna do something. It's like it's so crazy because it's a gift and a curse with the way we use it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is entertainment. It's like you either making content or you either watching content, right? It ain't a lot of scripted stuff that we look at. It ain't a lot of, you know, things unless it's real interesting, right? Like a real interesting series or something. But for the most part, everybody watching everybody else, right? So this clout thing, you know, it then became like currency, because you could take clout, you could take things you do, it could be stupid pranks, all type of shit. This to me was along the lines of a prank or something like that, but it was almost like the dude pranked himself, you know what I'm saying? Because what they did was they dared him to jump into this damn water, but the damn water was full of sharks.
Cruise ships offer travelers a luxurious and captivating vacation experience. However, beneath the glitz and glamour, there is a disconcerting aspect associated with some cruises: the unexplained disappearances of individuals. The search for missing Cameron Robbins from Louisiana has been stopped by the US Coast Guard. Mr. Robbins reportedly jumped off a boat in the Bahamas during a graduation trip on a dare. According to a spokesperson from Louisiana State University, Cameron Robbins, an 18-year-old student from University High Lab School, fell from the Blackbeard's Revenge Sunset Cruise while celebrating with fellow students in Baton Rouge around 11:30 in the evening.
Blackbeard looking at
the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, together with the US Coast Guard, carried out an extensive 2-day operation utilizing helicopters and surveillance aircraft. But unfortunately, their search for the missing teenager turned up empty. In a statement released on Friday, the Coast Guard announced that the search mission had been called off. A parent informed news networks that Robbins, along with students from various Baton Rouge high schools, had only arrived in the Bahamas a few hours before he went missing while on a graduation vacation. According to witnesses who spoke with the local news site, Robbins reportedly went overboard after accepting a dare while on the boat. According to official statements, the allegations are currently under investigation by the Royal Bahamas Police Force. According to a tweet from the US Coast Guard Southeast, Robbins was reported to have fallen overboard while on a boat near Atoll Island in the northeastern part of Nassau. The footage acquired by news outlets seems to depict the adolescent frolicking in the water, swimming parallel to the vessel, and then suddenly vanishing. According to witnesses, a cruise ship resembling a pirate vessel spent multiple hours searching for a student who had gone missing. It's been reported that the family of Robbins traveled by air to the Bahamas last Thursday. According to a statement issued by the family, they are now returning to Baton Rouge after the search operation was halted. They said that they wanted to thank the Bahamas government, the US Coast Guard, the United Cajun Navy, and Congressman Garrett Graves for everything they have done. Last week, a group of friends and school teachers assembled in a prayer circle at Louisiana State University's College of Human Sciences and Education-operated University High Lab School. According to Justin Morgan, the high school baseball coach of Robbins, he was an intense participant on the team and primarily played as a third baseman and pitcher. In an interview with the media outlet, the director of Louisiana State University's College of Human...
Just so y'all know, let me see something. Like, y'all see how this kind of got a documentary format, and it's like the one incident happened where dude jumped in the water, but it's kind of talking about it, then it's dancing around, shit like that. I think this shit right here is a AI. Like, this is not like, I don't know what else is on this channel. I ain't gonna look exactly right now, but the shit sound like it could just be an AI, because it really ain't saying shit. It's like giving like these, I mean, it's talking about what happened and everything like that. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like AIs, they do a certain, like they give information, but they give so much information about the person, like they don't really distinguish like that. I don't know, it's hard to explain, like the AI YouTube channels.
Human Sciences and
It's hard
Education,
to explain, but I
Kevin
think this is
George
AI
revealed
right
that
here
Robbins was a
talking.
student of their institution for a span of 13 years. According to a recent news release by the US Coast Guard, they were notified by the Royal Bahamas Defense Force that they suspended the active search for a missing man in Nassau, Bahamas. The Royal Bahamas Defense Force did not request any further assistance from the Coast Guard after informing the Robbins family. Some who viewed the footage reported that they saw a shark in the water and suggested that he may have been bitten on the leg. The reason for this is because at one point in the video, you can see an object approach him in the water. However, due to the footage being so blurry, others said that there's not enough evidence for this theory to be true and suggested that it was a lifebuoy that was thrown out in order to help him.
Now, this is another thing why I think this is AI and shit like that, because an AI just report information like this person said this, that person said that. If this was a real person, then they would be able to show you the footage. Cause here go the footage right here, and y'all tell me. You know, they said you hear what the AI, well, what I suspect is the AI just said, right? That the footage was too blurry to tell. Some people have said the footage is too blurry to tell if it was a shark, and are saying it was a buoy. Man, shut the fuck up, you fucking bot. Listen, here go the footage right here. Look at this. What's that in the water right there? Do that look like a fucking buoy?
They came face to face with the shark right here.
Do you see that shit? Do that look like a buoy, or do that look like a big ass shark and you could even see the fin? But the AI don't know, because it just gathered news clips and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Look at that shit. It's a fucking... Look at the fin. Look at the head and the fin. Literally, like cartoons sticking up out the fucking water. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it was a life buoy. Now you gonna see the little donut thing they threw in there. You gonna see that. There it go right there. What they threw in, and that's orange and it's bright. And he was swimming away from it. Let me see if I could show y'all.
Over where the buoy is.
Let me see. He was kind of.
He might have getting pulled.
There's plenty of videos of it, but let's see him find y'all one with him getting pulled.
He's trying to pull himself back up.
Check it out. Hold on. Cameron Robbins video. Yeah, cause nah, he got took under. I want to see the actual video, but it's gonna be a short though. Cameron Robbins video. It's gonna be a short, cause they ain't gonna. The video itself is short, so it's gonna be a short anyway. But let me see. I know this the one. This the dude right here, cause I see them two little dots. So I already know that's dude. Now I want to see the whole, like in fast motion video. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. What's the fuck? You think that's a dolphin coming to help you? Now look at him swimming away from the boat. Then you see that thing right by his feet, and you see him go under. He gone. Shark got his ass.
Jump up! Oh my God! Oh! Oh! Bye bye! Oh! Yes! Hey, the buoy!
And you can hear somebody yelling too. They said, this kid is gone, bro. This kid is effing gone, bro. Like, why would you do that, though? Why would you jump over the side like that, bro? Like, you got to be more careful trying to get clout. It wasn't for nothing but some damn clout. And I don't know. I hope you got the... I mean, he did get the clout, because now everybody know him. Shit, he on every news channel, everything.
Accurate data on missing persons on cruise ships is difficult to obtain, as no centralized reporting system exists specifically for these cases. However, available information provides insight into the magnitude of the issue. The International Maritime Organization estimates that approximately 20 people go missing on cruise ships each year, but this number includes both intentional and accidental disappearances. Several factors contribute to the occurrence of missing persons on cruise ships. One significant factor is the sheer size and complexity of these vessels. Cruise ships are like
listen to what he finna say.
floating cities.
They got thousands of people on that boat. Think about a boat. Think about 1,000 people. Now think about 2,000. Now think about 3,000 or 4,000. All on one floating ass boat. Everybody on that motherfucker gotta eat, use the bathroom, take showers, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody go over the side. Who gonna know with all them people?
Accommodating thousands of passengers and crew members, making it challenging to monitor everyone at all times. Another factor is the open nature of a cruise ship. With numerous public areas, decks, and corridors, individuals can easily go unnoticed or slip away unnoticed. Additionally, the vast expanse of the ocean surrounding the ship presents challenges in search and rescue efforts. Investigating missing persons cases on cruise ships poses unique challenges. Jurisdictional issues arise due
Yeah, jurisdictional issues, all that. They go under in one spot and the current could take them somewhere else. Then it's like, who going after them? Is the U.S. going after them? Is the Bahamas going after them? It just gets sticky from there. So I don't even like deep water like that, right? But I would say stay out of that shit though. At the same time, stay out of that deep water and just, you know, if you doing some shark diving or some shit like that, man, make sure you doing it, you know, with like a professionals. Cause if I'm not mistaken, when you shark dive, you supposed to be inside a cave. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not a cave, my bad, a cage. So get your damn shark cage, man. You know what I'm saying? And get up in there. Go check out some sharks, but don't go diving, cause I dare you to jump over, dude. Then you seen when he jumped over, them folks were talking about, man, this kid is gone. Oh, he gone. They wasn't caring about that shit. No way. It was just something for them to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of people not caring, man, this lady right here, she leaves her kids in the car. She really don't care. She left her kids in the car in Florida for about an hour. You know what I'm saying?
There was a car, I don't know, somehow is on fire outside in the parking lot at Dillard's, and there was 2 kids.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about this particular story. Now, we have a mother, which I'll use the term loosely for the context of this story. She had left her 2 children unattended in a hot vehicle for an hour. Now, keep in mind, her 2 children are of the ages of 2 and 4, and allegedly they had access to some sort of matches or lighter, which subsequently they were playing with and lit the car on fire. Now, keep in mind, the mother was gone for an hour, okay? Unattended in a hot vehicle. Now, apparently this story is based out of Orlando, Florida. So I would imagine that the vehicle was at least 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, what was she doing while she was gone? Right? Was she getting ice cream, a Happy Meal? No. She was out allegedly shoplifting. Okay? She left her 2 children in a hot vehicle, okay, unattended, around strangers in a parking lot while she was allegedly shoplifting.
There was a car, I don't know, somehow is on fire outside in the parking lot at Dillard's, and there was 2 kids and a mom.
We now have the 911 calls from this car fire at the Oviedo Mall. A mother is accused of leaving her 2 young children inside while she was shoplifting. And on top of that, police say that car was stolen.
Yeah, you can see the video behind us. The fire starts inside the car, of course, and that inferno grows fast. It actually blows the windows out. And Fox 35's Connor Hansen joins us live from the mall today. So, Connor, you've been listening to all these 911 calls. What have you heard so far?
Well, John, all of those callers obviously very alarmed to see such a huge fire that close to the Dillards behind me. Luckily, somebody was able to get to those two kids before things got much worse. And now it's those children's mother who was inside the store at the time who's facing an arson charge. Now, the camera on a nearby car in this parking lot caught a close-up view of that sedan going up in flames. Police say a 2- and 4-year-old were left in the car for up to an hour while their mother went inside, allegedly to shoplift. We're told one of the children was able to open one of the car doors, and that's when a good Samaritan saw them and got them out. The kids were okay but had minor burns. When the mother, Alicia Moore, went to the hospital with the two.
She looked like she still, look at her. She got them steely eyes on what? I wish I could, if I had my zoom in on her. She got them stealing eyes. I don't trust no girl with no eyes like that. I know a girl, I ain't gonna say her name, but she got some eyes like that, and that's all she used to do was steal. She actually looked like this girl right here, and all she used to do was steal. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust this hoe. She said, damn, she should be underneath the jail on my life and that, on my life.
Kids, police realized she had warrants for other crimes. Now she's also being charged with child neglect and arson.
She's being charged with the arson because she did leave the kids alone in the car with some sort of lighter matches. I don't know what it was that set the car on fire, but the children are her responsibilities.
Now the state fire marshal is still working to find out exactly what started that fire. Reporting live in Oviedo, Connor Hansen, Fox 35 News.
All right, guys, so there you have it. Highly irresponsible, right? I can't fathom how you can put into your head that you could leave two children unattended while you go out and commit a crime. You know, as a parent, you're supposed to be the first line of defense when you have children in regards to protection. They should be in good care, right? They should not be able to light a car on fire and allegedly be left with some sort of matches or lighter, right? It's just unfortunate. And, you know, in my opinion, there should be some sort of preliminary, precaution or some sort of IQ test to determine if you should be a parent, right? I'm just saying. All right, guys, let's take a look at some of these comments. First commenter says, woman is a menace to society and her own family. Good job, mom, mother of the year. All children deserve parents, but not all parents deserve children.
Yep, that's the quote right there. All children deserve parents, but not all parents deserve children. You know what I'm saying? Some people have kids for different type of reasons other than wanting to start a family and being in the family and all that. And yeah, I just had this dream of being in the family, and I came from a family. If you ain't come from no family, you don't know nothing about starting no family. You know what I mean? Really, honestly, if you didn't come, you can't start a family beyond what you have known and become accustomed to as being normalized or being what a family is. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these parents, man, they are kids that was grown enough to have kids, and so they had kids, and it's kids raising kids. You know what I'm saying? People get into stuff for the wrong reason. People have ulterior motives. People, and I'm not just saying like as far as the marriage or having kids, like people get into relationships in general for the wrong reasons. Dependent, codependent, manipulative, complexes, different complexes they got, and just different stuff like that. And I mean, you see this lady right here, she looked good and everything like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, she looked fine. You know what I'm saying? Probably you can't really see her body real good, but she probably got a nice little body on her and shit too. But if you listen to how she talking, how she acting, everything like that, you could tell she ain't she ain't trying to do nothing but ruin a man's life. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Shout out to River TV.
Man should always make way. I feel like I'm not gonna work my hands to the bones to provide. I'm not going to work 16 to 20 hours a day or a week to provide for my family. You're the man. You have the business. Go get a job. Get 3 jobs. My man has 2 jobs. Go get 7 jobs and 2 side hustles to buy me the things that I want because I'm a woman.
And then they talk about like dudes ain't getting into like relationships and all that. Who the fuck want to have 7 jobs just to support somebody with an annoying ass voice and you don't even want to hear her talking and shit? You know what I'm saying? If you busy working, all she gonna do is want to spend the money that you making from working because you just paying to keep her. If that's the point, if that's the case, because ain't nobody happy with no damn 7 jobs. You can't even work 7 jobs. But she said you need to get 7 jobs and 2 side hustles to get her the things she want because she a woman. So she is basically, people will kind of say stuff without saying it. She wants somebody desperate because only a desperate ass man gonna think like that. Man, I need to get 7 jobs just because she's a woman. Like, man, when she want to, she gonna use being a woman as the reason why you can't do this for her, why you can't do this to her. You can't talk to her like this. You can't do this. You can't do that. You need to do this, do that. And then she also gonna use being a woman as the reason why she can't do this and she can't do that and she can't do this. And let you try and let her know as a man what you require or whatever. Man, Hogan finna be out the door and say, I need a man that's all about me. That's what she want to say. And let me see what the neck got to say. She said she sound like she trash off the back. Only a dude with low self-esteem would get with her. Yup, that's exactly what she looking for. Buy me everything I want because I'm a woman. Like, and then you get a dude like that. He buy you everything you want only just because you a woman. You don't even like him. You don't even like him. You hate him. You talking about him. You really, I think some girls are just like, man, I'm going to just be so annoying because my dad wasn't around that whichever, I'ma just be annoying and try to push every man away cause my dad wasn't there. So in order for a dude to love me, he gotta not let me push him away and shit. I think that's what they be thinking. You know, everybody got time for that shit. Let's go.
Y'all know once I get to scratching it's because of the foolishness. The foolishness makes me itch. And blink. Blink real fast. Okay, let me tell you what's the problem. The problem is, first of all, that tone of voice. Okay. First of all, the main problem is not just the fact that women want hypergamy.
Didn't I say something about that
That's
voice?
not the main problem. A lot of women think, oh, y'all just be coming at the women who want stuff or who want their bills paid, but y'all be saying y'all traditional women. Traditionally, men are supposed to pay all the bills. Okay, I got that, right? I understand. Hypergamy in and of itself is not necessarily the problem. The problem is that the mindset that these women have. Okay? She's saying that her man got 2 jobs. I'm not sure where she found this man to take care of her. Whatever. But the mindset that they have is that you need to do all these things for me because I was born woman. But what are you providing? What is it that he is taking care of you for? What is it that you're going to bring to his life that is so essential that he needs to make sure that you are comfortable and that you live a comfortable life?
She already said what she providing. She said she a woman. She wants somebody that they gonna pay her just to be around just because she a woman. She want to do with low self-esteem. She ain't gonna, all this shit that she talking, like, you best believe that girls know who going and who not, and the shit they be talking about, I don't care if it's the baddest girl out here, the baddest chick out here and all that. Everybody, she's not treating every man the same. It's certain stuff that she's saying and all that, it might fly with a lot of dudes, especially if she look good or whatnot, but she know it's not gonna go with some guys out here. She not gonna even fix her mouth to talk to him like this. She talking like this. She want a man that's gonna. And now let me tell you what's so crazy about her. These chicks like this, they like fancy restaurants, right? Not like they like fancy restaurants, but they are like fancy restaurants. they charge everybody an arm and a leg, but a celebrity get to eat for free. These chicks like this, they say, oh man, gotta have money and all that voice, right? But then what end up happening is if she come across somebody with some real money, a real movie star, celebrity, something like that, she ain't finna ask him for nothing. She finna, as a matter of fact, she gonna do the opposite to stay up and around that money. She gonna keep her motherfucking mouth shut. She ain't saying nothing. All this is for broke ass dudes and shit, or dudes she deem is broke or not. And I don't mean broke like money wise, but broke on the inside, where it's like, man, I get all my validation from a woman. So like, man, she's a woman, I need to pay her or she's gonna devalue me. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what she looking for. She looking for somebody that's kind of like a bumpkin. She could kind of talk fast and slick around and shit, you know what I'm saying? But ain't no real nigga going for nothing she talking about. Ain't nobody getting no 7 jobs and 2 side hustles. Nigga will pimp you before he go get 7 jobs and 2 side hustles. What is you talking about, lady? Yeah, if she find a man with money in that, but she wouldn't be on this show talking about this shit like this. If she had a man with money, she wouldn't have to have these problems. Plus, a dude with 9 jobs, that don't mean he got money. That mean this nigga has 9 jobs. You know what I'm saying? And 2 side hustles. That don't even mean he got money. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how much it costs him to commute to them 9 jobs. Ain't a nigga working 9 jobs finna be burnt out and exhausted. And then you finna cheat on him with a dude who you gotta go pick up, who live with his mama and all that. Like, these hoes are backwards, man. You know what I'm saying? What up, fool? But nah, it's just tripped out, man. It's trippy. Let's go. Let's see what River got to say.
Lifestyle because of whatever it is that you are also bringing to the relationship. What is it? It can't be what you're born as. That don't make no sense. A lot of y'all be saying, oh, well, you know, he need to do whatever he has to do to make my life comfortable. He needs to do whatever it is that he needs to do to pay my bills. A lot of y'all are saying that. And at the end of the day, when we ask you, okay, and what is it that you are doing? Nothing. I don't need to do nothing. I'm a woman. What else am I supposed to do? I got the box. That should be enough. It's not. A lot of y'all be telling men that they need to pay y'all.
The box ain't gonna be enough, but now you throw some neck in there and you might could get a free ride depending on the quality of that neck. You know what I'm saying? You might could get a free ride. We go. Nah, I'm dumb, y'all. I'm just talking shit. Let's go.
Y'all bills and need to do stuff for you, and you can't even pay your bills. You single and struggling and talking about, I need to get somebody that can at least do this. That's the bare minimum is paying my bills. You can't do the bare minimum. Explain that. A lot of y'all be talking about, well, because I'm a woman and can't boil water. And don't got a nurturing bone in your body. And can't do nothing. All you could do is try to make yourself look a certain way in the mirror, and you think that that should be good enough for a man to drop everything to support you in the lifestyle that you want. For what? What would be his reward?
I tell you, like we said, like Annette said, she looking for a dude with low self-esteem. So his reward is just her. Like, it's so crazy. I know somebody. She love being in relationships. She to the point she's married right now, but she don't like the dude she married to. And she always talking about, you know, how everything all bad and shit like that. But yet, what she really be trying to pitch to me is like being in a relationship with her. And it's like, dude, you just want what you can't have, man. And then it's like you want that just to be able to say you have it, and you don't really even put your heart into none of it, because what you will do is you done broke dude down. Like when she was telling me how she treat dude and all that, I'm like, yeah, and y'all got kids together, so dog pretty much just broke down. Like, yeah, you did that to him. You made him that way. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's like the love is lost and all that shit, and around that motherfucker and he don't say nothing to you because he just don't even feel like hearing your fucking mouth. Like, it ain't that he don't know you over my house right now and shit, and you don't come home for 2 days and you talking about, oh, he mad at me, he ain't say nothing to me and all this and that. Yeah, he not gonna say nothing because he already know you full of shit. Like I tell you every time before I bust you down, like, you full of shit. I told her, I said, you are obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? And then she want me to be her boyfriend and all that. Look, I got a daughter and a mama. I ain't no fucking boo-boo the damn fool. My daughter would be like, Daddy, that's really your girlfriend? You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. My mama would be like, Sean, what the? Go ahead, bro. Like, Sean, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Like, nah, man. I don't play that shit. That shit whack. But that's what they'll do. You'll get that man, and I say all that just to bring it back around. Like, I say all that to say this. She talking about a man that do all this shit damn near to the point of a lack of self-respect. And if she did get that, all she would do is not appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like MJG said, you don't want a man, you want somebody to stay with. You want somebody to play with, knowing it's impossible for you to stay with. That's what they want. Let's go.
A lot of y'all don't even know what the reward is, and it's you. I'm over here stuttering. It's you that's telling him what he needs to do, and when we ask what's the reward, you don't even know what the reward is, besides yourself. Truth be told, you don't even like yourself.
Hitting it up.
People
She
don't like to
hitting
be around
points
you.
right now.
You
She
can't
hitting
stand
pressure
you,
points.
but you want somebody to pay for your well-being. If you struggled growing up and you want somebody to support you in the future because you feel like you can't do it all by yourself, just say that. Just say that. If you had issues growing up with money, if you're not financially literate and you need somebody to be with you who is, just say that.
Right. Try and dress that shit up fancy. Like, I need a man that's gonna do all this. Yeah, because you're not gonna do it otherwise. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm telling you, I know the finest girls I know are the laziest ones. They lazy, man. It's to the point where it's just, some people just barely making it, barely getting by out here. Hey, watch that. I was watching that at my sister's house. It's called Celebrity. It's like College Hill Celebrity Edition or something. It's on BET Plus, right? So watch that and look at, it's 2 fine girls on there. And they like young. One of them like an Instagram model or something like that. And she was she do something else too. I can't remember exactly what it is right now, but she pretty well known. I'm pretty sure if I said her name, some of y'all will remember it. But she couldn't do shit though. Like, anything they told her to do, it's like she broke down. Even if they asked her to do something she did 1,000,000 times before, but they told her to do it like as a job, or she had to do it for a credential, then she just broke down and shit. Like, some people don't want no responsibility. Anything that resemble responsibility or having to be relied upon just make them just lose it. They can't handle it. Oh, what am I gonna do? Like, man, you just get it done. And like River said, don't try to clean it up and make it cute that you irresponsible and talk about you just need a man that's gonna do this and do that and do this. Because a lot of these girls, man, that's talking like this, check their living standard by themselves before you buy into that shit. Some of these girls, man, they living like however. You know what I'm saying? And act like they got these real high standards and shit like that. Or some of these women, I can't, you know what I mean? Not say girls, I mean women, but they mentality be like, yeah, no. But yeah. It is what it is and shit, man. You know, let's go, River.
Y'all are so backwards. You want to send your man out there to work 3, 4, 5, 7 jobs to support you while you sit there on your lazy rump talking about you can't even work 18 to 20 hours, not even a week. So what's that? I understand it's a transactional relationship, lazy. But again, what is he getting out of the bargain? This is why, for me personally, this is why transactional relationships, for me personally, don't make no sense. Because as a woman, it's hard for me to be in a transactional relationship when I'm so nurturing, when I'm so caring, when I'm so kind. I can't have my man working 3, 5, 7 days out the week. I'm sorry, 30, 50, 70 extra hours a week. He come home, I'm be trying to give him a manicure. I'm be over here convincing him to call out of work.
Right. Most girls who value their relationship actually want the dude there. It sounds like she want that nigga to stay on the clock 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't even want the nigga there. You know what I'm saying? She just want him to have some money she could spend to buy me the things I want.
And you see women who act like that end up getting men who actually take care of them. Because they're not about that. Women who are so thirsty, I always witness that these women be single or they be in relationships
Forever.
that when it's time for intimacy, they got to coach themselves into it because they didn't convince this man to pay their bills and they don't like him. They're not attracted to him. They don't want him for real. They got to convince themselves into it.
She sure is telling the truth. They sure do be
They got to
on
keep
that.
a plastic bag by the bed. They got to envision somebody else. Just to have the bills paid? Just so you cannot go to work? Okay, sis. Convince yourself that's normal if you want to.
The logic is
Again,
dumb.
hypergamy in and of itself is not the problem. Women who walk around with this gimme mindset, y'all don't get it. Y'all only telling half the story. The full picture, y'all painting half the picture. The full picture is a man has no problem protecting and providing for a certain kind of woman. Y'all be putting on pounds of makeup, throwing on a wig, and thinking that you a certain kind of woman because you look the part. What's your principles like? What's your character like? What's your morals like?
Don't exist.
Don't nobody want to sit down and pay the way for a woman that's just sitting on the couch twiddling her thumbs like he's a servant. Talking about a man, I feel like a man should always make a way. I thought they said that God always make a way. So are you saying, is what you're saying that just as though the Lord is, so your man should be? Because y'all don't treat it like that. Y'all don't treat him as such. Y'all be saying, pay my bills, do this for me.
And still treat the nigga crazy. It's crazy, right? they still treat the nigga crazy. After you pay all the bills, and they say, man, forget all that. I just want a man with a job or his own business. As long as he bringing in an income like myself, I'm good. And it doesn't matter who make more than who, but you have to be able to provide and willing to take care of me. Then I'm most definitely making sure the house clean, dinner made, laundry done, foot rubbed. Yeah, man, it's like y'all work together, everything could be fine. People get in relationships for these weird ass reasons and shit, be wanting something for the person, be needing a place to stay, homosexual, all type of shit. People get into these relationships for crazy ass reasons, but at the end of the day, both people in the relationship should be happy or it ain't gonna work. And if you one of them motherfuckers that make it where you think it's all about her being happy and shit, happy wife, happy life, man, I got some news for y'all.
Come on, man. Knock that shit out, man.
Shit, if she happy and you ain't happy, ain't no happy life. You know what I'm saying? And she could be what make her happy, might be unreasonable. So make sure it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? Not a one-way street as far as it go with y'all making each other happy. Cause she like, man, I need a motherfucker that's gonna pay all my bills. And she said, I ain't doing shit for it. Motherfuckers just need to do that shit for me. It's gonna be a motherfucker that might do it too. But he gonna wanna, he gonna be a serial unalive her or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. The things people do just to try to get by and just to try to get over. Don't make no sense. You better off getting your own. Nobody can't take it from you. You ain't got to compromise yourself, none of that. But she aims specifically, this lady right here aiming specifically to get somebody to do something for her. So that's her struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. But yeah, man, you know, my clips was kind of short today, so I get to end it a little bit early, man. Shout out to Annette. Shout out to Fresh. You know what I'm saying? People out here tripping, man. It been like a lot of stuff going on lately that boil down to like I say, the no's, the no-nots, the internet playing off of people's insecurities and shit like that, getting them to buy products, getting them to do stuff to their face like Moneybag Yo. You know what I'm saying? Just all type of stuff. Mommy makeovers, killing people. Man, listen, you gonna hear black folks dying from police shootings and plastic surgeries every week. You know what I'm saying? As sad as it sounds. But yeah, man, shout out to the gang, the Tool gang, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Hit that like button. Shout out to the replay gang that's watching this right now on the replay. Y'all the MVPs, boosting them numbers up. You know what I'm saying? We do this every day at 5 o'clock daily. You know what I'm saying? 5 o'clock Central Time, just for all my peoples out, all the peoples in Arizona, all my people in Texas, everywhere else. 5 o'clock Central Time. You know what I'm saying? All my East Coast people. Shout out to Ricky Williams, the winning team. But yeah, man. So you know we gonna be back tomorrow with some more topics. I already got some good topics lined up for y'all. So until then, man, I want y'all to enjoy the rest of y'all Monday. Be safe out here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the graduates, like I always say this time of year. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see what Annette had to say. She said, make each other happy. Make each other happy. Work together for what you both want. Yep. That's what you need to do. That's the only way. A relationship only gonna be what you make it. It's only gonna be what you make it. It ain't gonna be nothing else. Motherfuckers get up, think their idea of relationship is sitting up in somebody's face, pouting and watching them panic to make them happy so they can feel like they got power over somebody. But I tell a bitch quick, this ain't working. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? But that's me though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna grow y'all nuts someday. And until y'all do, I'm out of here, y'all. Later, I'm gone. I'll see y'all tomorrow.